Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. My name is Twitchi, and we are of course back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program, this time with added illness. So if I suddenly go quiet, if it all goes dead, I'm probably blowing my nose. Sorry about that. That's just going to be a thing that happens. I need to cough, I need to blow my nose. There's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to happen. It's unfortunate, but this is where my life is right now. Hope everybody else is doing well out there during this week. Hope you've been up to wonderful things. I am wondering why this is taking longer to load than it... We've had a crash. Okay, great. Is that really a thing that's happened? That's really a thing that's happened. Okay, well, fine. On a day that I can't speak, let's go through the whole loading process again, shall we? I have no idea why this has just crashed. It's not like I wasn't actually just in the game a little second ago. So yeah, there we go. There's a thing. Thank you so much, squad. Just like this launcher that they're giving us, totally a needed and wanted thing. Okay, cool. We got a load on the go. That is good. I do kind of disagree with the silent loading screen though. If we could have a few inspirational musics over the top of this, that would be great. I wonder why we don't get music over loading screens. That's a lie. There are definitely loading screens with music out there in the world. If you can think of anyone off the top of your head, let me know. But of course, I'm sat here on the spot, so I can't think of one at all. I suppose mostly it's in the MMO category, right? You got loading screens going on with your character sat over here, and a little bit of dancing going on. Hey, Super Garrett Gamer, how you doing? Sorry, the game just crashed on me. No idea why. They shouldn't have, but here we are. We're going through the loading stage all over again. Can you think of any games that have this like start load with like music and things to keep you entertained? I find it a little bit weird that the gaming industry have like unanimously decided that before we're actually allowed to start a game, we have to sit and be bored for a little bit. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Why don't we have like live loading where it loads up a little bit and then in the background loads up some more? Yeah, all I need right now is the menu. I didn't need the game in its entirety, right? In fact, I don't know how they render this, so it could very well be that this is the entirety. Let's just load and hope that it all goes well. Mark, how you doing? It's been for a while. Yeah. School's been very stressful. I can understand that. Believe I understand school being stressful. My day has been full of mucus. One of those. I'm quite ill today, so if I seem a little bit less hype than I normally would be, I think we could just put it down to that today. Yeah. So I will occasionally have to mute as I like cough and splutter and have a terrible time in my life, but that's fine because we don't bring that to the stream. We just have good times. Talking of good times, we are going to go and try and you should see something. Let's come all the way out first. Is it you? No, it's you over here. The asteroid 1B capture. Let's go inside. Let's have a look at them. These guys, these were the first people that I sent after an asteroid when I was starting to put my space casino together. The space casino that we're still working on, by the way. It's been literal months. But these are the guys that we sent out, the guys and girls, would you believe it? But they missed, I think is the easiest way to say it. We were going after Kerbal. We missed, and now we're on this crazy journey where we've got to wait the best part of half a year before we can even make the maneuver to try and meet up with Kerbal again. That's 2 years of waiting. They've already been out here for 4 years. I think we're going to just stop doing that. Do you guys think that we can just stop doing that? If we go back to the tracking station, like they will come back, they will come home, we'll have a brand new asteroid to play with. Maybe we'll set up some sort of bowling alley on the runway. I think that might be something that we do fun with it. Tremaine, how are you doing? How are you doing? So I came in here a little second ago and I started tracking around asteroids. And there's two in particular. If we just kind of scroll down here, there's two asteroids on my little radar here. The one at the top over here joins Kerbal in 67 days. Too long. 59 days though. That's a full 8-day saving. All right, we're going to try and intercept this one. I think that's the only way we can do it. But it is a Class E asteroid. That means it is huge, like super huge. Do we have a Bakery 2.0 yet? No, we've not even deorbited the Bakery singular. Let's have a look in here. Oh, look, there it goes. Where's it go? So we need to try and get a ship up there. Is that the escape? So we need to go this? No, we wouldn't need to go with it. We need to try and meet it as soon as possible, and we need to deorbit with the biggest craft that we've got. But no, that's all stuff for the future. The bakery Here we go. Let's go have a look at the bakery right now. We really need to start slowing this down and bringing it back home. You sound different. Guess you're sick or something because your title is Getting Down with the Sickness. Yes, you got it. I am mucousy. In fact, I'm going to take a moment just to clear all that out. Give me... I shouldn't really do this in the loading screen. I was just complaining about how loading screens are long and boring. Here we go. This is what we got left of the... I mean, it's still kind of a passable ship right now. If we just sent up something with a claw to grab onto this, and then this could be a thing, or maybe even send an engineer up that we could just attach a docking port with. Yeah, one moment while I blow my nose. But that's all jobs for another day. All jobs for another day. Is anybody on board? Nobody's on board. So we could just send them. We could just deorbit that if we want. I think we're going to have to spend some time deorbiting everything around Kerbal at some point. 10 years of gameplay, it soon starts to catch up with your system. But we need to go build the biggest of all asteroid capturing devices that we have ever done. Like it's got to be huge. It's got to be packing the resources, perhaps even with the ability to make more resources on the fly, because most asteroids can give you steam, not steam, fuel. Would you believe? Fantastic news! I'm going to set up your first proper stream. Yeah, I'm all about people streaming. The more people, in fact, I need to do. Sorry, just wiping my face down. I need to do a maybe over Christmas holidays or something, a small invitational where I try and play Kerbal Bingo with a bunch of people. I've not seen anybody playing Kerbal Bingo yet, so I think it's a thing that we need to do. But yes, we have an E-class asteroid to go ahead and capture. And how do we get? Oh, I can't do it like that. I'm just gonna send the robots. I see no. Sorry, let's go have a look. What the heck is Kerbal Bingo? I might just leave it like that. I might just... I mean, imagine, if you will, a bunch of objectives. Fly to the island on nothing but solids. Do a takeoff to orbit from internals only. Just come up with a bunch of crazy objectives, and I'm willing to listen to as many objectives as possible because I've got quite a short list and I would like a longer list. Put them in a bingo card, challenge your friend to get at it. Like there's a website that can deal with both you and your friend trying to do the bingo board at the same time. Yeah, that it's crazy. Yeah, great. It's gonna have to wait until Christmas because Quantum. I'm still doing a lot of Quantum. But wait, I wanted DR&D. I wanted DR&D. I got thrown off. Sounds like my brain needs to come up with some wacky old... Yeah, whatever you've got. Anything that is crazy. Run a Kerbal up the side of the R&D building and jump off. I just something as simple as that. Now, what I was actually looking for, I'm going to go see how far down the R&D loop the big robot core is, because there's something that I've not seen. Yeah. I will try and set that up over Christmas. I've got many days where I'm home and people are at work, so I'm sure I can find something, some free time for that. Automation? No, that's not the one. Ooh, it's the cow system though. That's the one I'm looking for. It's gonna cost me 500. Gonna cost me 550. I don't have that right now. I've probably got it kicking around in science stations, but we'll come up with something different. In fact, we're even gonna send a Mark 1 control. But that's something we need to write down on the list of Twitch's objectives to do during this particular... Let's just turn my microphone back to face me. I'm sorry if I was only coming through your left speaker. I just noticed that my microphone was pointed in the wrong direction. Yeah, that's something we need to add to my particular list of objectives, is to unlock more of the tech tree, because I just seem to have forgotten about it because we're good enough, right? Oh, the sudden coughs have started. Okay, here we go. I'm sure there's no way that this is going to go bad. I need to get from this size to the biggest size as quick as possible, and then possibly even have other ways of attaching. Like we need to send some struts up here. Do I need to send an engineer with them? I'm not going to right now because I'm worried that I'm going to go up and I'm going to go attach to this biggest ever asteroid that I've ever attached to, and it's going to just take me with it because I haven't got enough fuel on board, right? That's what I'm worried about right now. Do you reckon I can get up to the appropriate sizes in a smaller number of adapters if I try and use these ones? Is that the same width? Is that actually the? I think that does it quicker. I mean, that's a cool rocket if you want to use it. Look, that's cool. Look, but that's not what I'm after because we are trying to make our way up to this sort of size. Tell me this is fuel and oxidizer. Great. I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't be. We're not going to try having nuclears on here because every time I do, I end up getting a mismatch of this is liquid fuel. Where's the big tanks? I bet that's also... All right, we're going to stop doing that. We're going to do it this way instead, and we're going to figure out how to make it work with these systems. I've got a feeling I'm going to end up having an asparagus outside 2 meters and then other ones on the outside. I'm just going to asparagus my way all the way through this. That might be the best way to do it. Skiff engine. What I need right now is an engine that is not just... efficient at vacuum, but also has the thrust, and I don't think we're going to get much better than the mainsail. I don't think there's a great deal. Let's just pop this down here and then we can compare it to other craft. I need to once again cough. Okay, cool. Have a little drink. Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out fine. So that's the mainsail. Do we have anything better? I don't think I've got the access to the Rhino right now, which is a shame because it is a big old engine. All right, let's throw down some couplers around here. Obviously, the asteroid isn't going to get here for 6 days, 60 days. Do we just advance through those 60 days, or... Because we're also going to want to send another Moho craft out. That's the other thing. Or do we send some tourists? I noticed there was a lot of like moon stuff that wants to be done in my contracts. I think we're probably going to end up going for the moon for the asteroid though. Do I want to put these on top? It's got a good look. Maybe we could put these on the bottom as well. Around like that. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Let's try it. Let's go with something like this. I've got my screen set up the wrong way around. I've got you guys chatting on the wrong side. And every time I look over, it's like, no, that's not good. You want Discord? Yes. Cool. Hey, Phil McFur, how are you doing? Okay, cool. Everybody is good. New connections are being made. I like this. It's great. Okay, so we're at 860 Delta Vs. I mean, I am just immediately planning to throw these away. And is there no crossfeed? Wait, what? Fuel delivery over... What is this? Let's, enable crossfeed. There we go. Did you guys know that these things... do you prefer French bulldogs or a regular cat? I mean, I'm a cat person. I have been a cat person for a very long time. There we go. That's much better. 700. Can this even lift off, though? To weight ratio of 2. Oh, man. I don't know if the stream today was the greatest idea. I'm going to be getting distracted every 5 minutes with my horrendous cold. But this is looking good. I like this. Just things to throw away. Do we put a bunch of the word that I'm looking for is parachute. Do we put a bunch of parachutes on here? The thing is, I'm fairly sure what's actually going to happen is we're going to be up in deep space before we need to drop these. So I'm tempted, and you guys might say I'm crazy for this, and maybe this is just delirium of the cold coming through and making me do things that I don't really want to do. Let's put this that way. Is that crazy that we stage and fire these backwards? Is that... I feel like that's kind of crazy, but I'm going to do it anyway. 25 meters... But no, wrong way around. That's why, you know. Okay, we got 2.3. Actually, you know, that might work. That might work. I do want to have more fuel on the inside here. In fact, not just do I want to have more fuel, I want to have the ability to make my own fuel. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is come to... Is it utilities? Yeah, here it is. The bam... Bam! Okay, that's pretty cool. I feel like we can do better, though. We're going to get rid of that one, and we're going to put the big one. Yes! Maybe here, maybe here. I think that's going to be good like that. Do we need to put an ore tank on there. Yes, we kind of do, but what I'm going to do is get some radial holding tanks, put them on... I don't want to put them too high because they're just going to get exploded. Something like that. MTL, welcome. Oh, sorry, clearing my my sinuses here. You're all going to get a very detailed rundown every time I need to stop. MTL, I saw your new video, by the way, 4 days ago, something like that. You can't wait, it's turned off. We couldn't say hi. Yeah, cool. It looked to be some sort of test. It looked cool. It looked really cool. Do I want to put engines on the bottom of here? I keep looking at them being like, I'm not sure. If I'm going to put any engine down there, it's just going to be a Reliant. Because this is the thing doing all the gimbaling, right? Yeah, okay. That's cool. That's cool. 6.9. We can make more fuel on the way. I kind of feel like we do need more, and we're not just going to make do with going up and connecting to it and taking all this and then pop the. Ooh, that's a lot, but I'm known for being a lot. So let's try that. Deploy that drill. Does that look like it will? I think that will, in fact, very much connect nicely to the asteroid. Maybe we'll press 3 and make it point straight upwards like like this, and a 2 local, of course, because I want to go in on the diagonal and just kind of move that in a bit so it feels a little more streamlined, even though it's not going to be. Perhaps even roid capture E. And that's a big question mark there. I don't know whether this is actually going to be able to capture the asteroids that I want, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Do I now put a bunch of parachutes and stuff onto these, or are we just going to say, actually, they're just going to be... You know what? Let's just say they're just going to be lost, and we will be fine with whatever they're doing in the future. I'm looking for nose cones. There we go. Brilliant. Thanks. Anything else we need here? Power and cooling. These are 2 things that we definitely need. We have basic power, but that basic power is not going to cut it. I believe, however, I've got some big old giga solar arrays here. They're good. I like those. They're going to definitely be in use. What else we got? What else we got? Cooling systems as well, please. Radiator panel edge, thermal control system small. I don't know whether the small ones are going to be good enough. Let's go with. I mean, that looks a bit too large, but I think that's fine. We'll do that. We'll make do. Is there any reason not to just go? All right, this is good. RCS? Yeah, let's try RCS. We're going to need to have a bunch of thruster blocks. Are these the big ones? Are these the small ones? I mean, they look like they might be the big ones, so we'll take that and a 5-horn. Thank you very much. Grab another copy of those and try and put them maybe here, but with some more orthogonality to it, like so. Okay, that's cool. And now I need to actually put some RCS on it as well, else we're not going to be able to use them. Pull that down here. I don't think we're going to need too much. Famous last words, I know, but we're going to use just a little bit today. This one, yeah, that one. All right, great. That should now be good. I think that's good. Okay, I'm gonna now do a aerial, the communication. That's what I need here. I don't think we're going to need much more than just a bunch of these thrown on the side, and the reason being that we're going to be in orbit around stuff. Let's show that. That's cool. Be wary of this sub to sub stuff though, guys. I see you're all like, yeah, I'll sub to you and you sub to each other, but like, are you sure you're going to be watching? There's nothing quite worse than a subscriber who doesn't watch afterwards. It really kills the channel. Okay, let's try. Let's just throw this into orbit. I don't see any reason why not. Do you guys see any reason why not? No, I don't. Let's save it, launch it. We've got to go north. That's fine. In fact, I need to make sure things line up. Tremaine asking, there is one thing about Kerbal you wonder about. Do they have tornadoes, hurricanes and stuff? No weather. No weather. I'm not sure if there's a mod, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure if there's a mod. Searching through my back brain, I don't think there is. I feel like most of your subscribers don't watch your videos. I mean, this... It's the problem with going around and asking your friends and being like, oh, sub for sub and stuff like that. It really, yeah, it can be a problem. Okay, talking of things that can be a problem, let's revert this back to vehicle assembly. We got floppy tanks. Floppy tanks are a big issue. So we're gonna go fix it. How am I going to fix it? I think we're going to go for the variety of strut connectors. I was almost tempted to go, hey, let's just auto strut it, but that's a cheap man's way out. And I am a... Oh no, I haven't got the symmetry. But I am a space program that likes to pay its own way, right? There to here-ish, something like that. Yeah, looking good. That should hopefully... Let's put some more up top just in case. I'm a little bit worried about them just like shaking themselves apart. But more importantly, moving the center of mass around, and then like my rocket just kind of like flops. I'm not about that. All right, let's also go and see. Oh, I really meant to pause that. Sorry. There's a mod that adds wind and invisible weather. Okay, because. Visible weather would be nice. You never got range. Don't know how it works. Telecorn. Oh yes, that's great. Is that the Telecorn from Project Zomboid? I don't know if you guys are aware of that meme that's going around at the moment. Someone was like, "Oh, I ate this corn and now I've teleported all the way over here." Okay, so we're looking for a particular asteroid. Was it this one? Set as target. Is that the one that's gonna? No, that's the one going under, which might actually be easier. Look how much closer it's going. Let's set this as target. Oh no! All right, we're going for this one because it's quicker. Yeah, it will do that. I need to see where the Kerbals. Oh, they're pretty much in line. All right, 3. Oh wait, which way do I want to go? From the side that I am, I want to go north. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Blast. Well, that's a bit inconvenient. Is this activated? It has activated. Looks like we're going to need some bigger engines. Looks like we're going to... It said a to-weight ratio of 2.0. Who's been lying to me here? And normally at this point, my machine has taken off on its own, right? That's good. All right, well, it's gonna have to be. I mean, what are we gonna do? We're gonna revert the flight back to vehicle assembly. What bigger engine can maybe check the Kodiaks, see if they're gonna be any good, or we just throw some solids on there. Some solids might be the winner. We've got room, but for now, to make sure, where are we? Why is it lying to me? What is this, like, to weight ratio on Minmus? Yeah, thrust. There we go. 0.78. Where's it got this from? Something be broken, yo. And I think this is the Kerbal engineer, right? Resources down there. Yeah, I think this might be the Kerbal engineer. We'll check that out at some point. Find out what's going wrong. Yeah, look, there we go. Cost is wrong. Everything's wrong on here. I wonder what's going... Body moho. Okay, that's probably something to do with it. But even still, I wonder what's wrong with half of this. All right, that doesn't matter. We're going to take these off. We're going to just throw on something with a bit more oomph to it. So if the Reliant was coming in at a... let's have a look here. 200. Let's see if we can find more than a 200. I mean, that's a 240 at sea level. The Bobcat's better even at sea level. Wow, that is a thing. The Skiff has got a 300. I'm not sure whether that's going to be good. Did you know you could attach these to the sides of your Wow, launch clamps. I did not know. I did not know. Can we do that one and it looks all right? Yeah, look at that. We can do that one and it looks all right. Press X and put lots of them down. To weight ratio, I mean, 8's better. 8 is better. Let's get ourselves some decouplers, because we're gonna throw a bunch of mass away. Do I want some hard points? The hard points look cool. I think the hard points look cool. We're gonna put these on the staging though. Right there they are. Great. So grab this, pull this down one. I need to collapse this back down because that's kind of confusing. And then we're gonna put thumpers. I like thumpers. Thumpers are good. They almost look small on this ship. That's good, because you know, I am going to go get the biggest asteroid I've ever moved. And I'm still not entirely certain that I've done it right. But, you know, welcome to my career mode where we test these things out live. I could do a whole bunch of testing beforehand, come back to you guys with a fully operational idea. Sounds boring. So we're going to do this live. Like that, yeah, cool. Just throw these on here. I'm sure no problem will happen from just throwing those on the bottom there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5.5 is not a lot. That said, we are at some point going to make our way up to vacuum. Still not much. Still not much. Let's fire together. These drop down at separate times. Okay, is that better? Is that better? Maybe. Those are the hard points, so they need to go first, and this is the radial decoupler. Okay, I think we're better again now. Maybe we're just gonna launch it, find out. Yes, indeed, Lazar. How you doing, mate? Yeah, no, I am snotty, but yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Could definitely do with more caffeine intake than I currently have, but you know, I'm just going to try my best. Just going to try. Yo, Jimmy, why are you lying to us? It's true. Once this is done, try and drop a bomb, maybe even shoot a bomb down. Okay, that's cool. Okay. It was probably a break. No, it turns out we were on Moho. We had Moho information coming for us. I'm still not 100% sure whether this is actually going to take off. I should have looked at this before we came back out here. 1.6. Oh, man. All right. 3, 2, 1. Just barely taking off. I'm gonna give me just a tiny bit of forward momentum. This is terrible. What am I doing? I should go back and put more solids on this. But no, we're lifting. We are off. I don't think it's going to work. We're about to watch some serious explosions here. You guys down for some serious explosions? I'm down for some serious explosions. For one thing, I don't think I've done anything to make sure these solid boosters actually fly away from my craft. So that's going to be fun. Let's try and go over a little bit more. Maybe if we can get to like that sort of angle, we can actually start taking off and getting some forward speed. Just the Kerbal. There we go. Oh, bouncy bounce. You know you're doing well when your ship doesn't have the acceleration to destroy the solid boosters that have just fallen off it. Okay, that's fine. What I do want to have a look at is the Kerbal Engineer. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Vessel. Where is my... maybe not. Maybe surface. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Horizontal speed. I mean, we're doing better in the vertical speed than we in the horizontal speed. So that's not the worst thing in the world. And we're gaining, so that's good. I think they hit the floor. It's very rare they hit the floor. That's great. Yeah. Oh, cleaning. That's great. Did we blow up the... You know what? I've never blown up my launch pad. Not once. This just isn't going to make it, is it? You think it's going to make it? I mean, it will make... Yeah, it might make it, but I'm not sure it's going to have the Delta V to do its job. But we'll see. I might send out another one. I mean, as it is, we definitely want to be going sideways more than upwards. So yeah, we'll just sit here and let this happen. I'm going to mute again. Clear some mucus. Or suddenly my mute key could have stopped. Why? Don't know what that was about. Sorry, guys. Must have hit the wrong one or something. I don't know. Oh, we've got... Oh, I've gone up to... Ooh, okay, yeah, I see some problems here. That's fine. We've corrected these problems. Still definitely far too much out of orbit. Yeah, sorry. I realised a problem had just happened there. I must have hit the wrong period key. My brain was just like, hit this one. I'm not sure if you're aware. Being ill kind of makes you a bit weird. So far, so good. Oh, drop those. Could have dropped those ages ago, no doubt. The problem was I had the crossfeed on. Let's show that. Okay, great. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, totally fuel man. What I should have done is not put the... No, I should have put the fuel lines on rather than just letting the crossfeed take care of itself. We don't appear to be having... Is it you? Set as target? No, not you. It's this one, set as target. All right, great. There we go. What's my descending node at? Doesn't really tell me. Minus 20? I mean, that could be worse. Could be like 40. See if we can't bring this down as we're going. Yeah, no, it's not a chance. We're not even going to circularize. I guess my only option is to just let this burn out and we can watch an explosion come in. I mean, I might just stop it here. Let's drop up and over, watch an explosion, and I will reset this and put some more solids on it. It's pretty much the only job, right? We just need to get out of the atmosphere at the right time. Let's go retrograde. Oh, the return of persistent rotation, by the way, it updated. So, great. What I really need to be able to do is at this point go, all right, let's open up the landing... show engineer, get rid of that. Let's open up the landing AI. I don't have a landing AI, unfortunately, but that would be great. We seem to be coming down pretty hard. Am I going to try and save it? No, I don't know if I can, actually. I'm trying. Nope, I can't save it any longer. All right. Who realised the USA haven't used the F-22, but they want to build a 6th gen fighter? Nope, no, I never noticed that, I'm afraid. I'm not really one for following the ins and outs of like military doings. Like, the technology is great. The technology is amazing, but do you have the big tank thruster combo engine? Yeah, good idea actually, Landstrider. We'll rip that off the bottom of the side ones, or rather put that onto the bottom of the side ones. Plop. Moments before disaster. Smash. Okay, that could have gone better. I will admit, that could have gone better. But I think it could have gone a lot worse as well. We learned some stuff there. We learned some stuff. And what is science if not learning? Okay, so the suggestion is, and I really like the suggestion, that we take these off of here and we put these guys, where are they? The bore. Are you not classed as an engine? I thought you were classed as an... There it is, bam. The twin bore. There we go. There we go. Like that one. What have we got? 6.8 to weight ratio of... It's worse. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's much worse. Okay, that's fine. We can definitely fix this through other... Oh, wait. That might be why it's worth much better. Okay, it was worse because it wasn't taking the engines into account. That's fine. It's now much better. It's a weight ratio of 2.5. That's good. That's taking off temperatures, taking off speeds. Unfortunately, we have a problem here. You know how I was like, are we going to launch this? Or are we going to go do some tourist missions? Turns out we're going to go do some tourist missions. Thankfully, I think there was a great setup in my contracts at the moment. I think there was a lot of go to the mun. There was like bring a Kerbal to an asteroid, go to the mun. That's not what I clicked. That's not what I clicked, guys. Obviously, it thinks I did. Just gotta wiggle my mouse around. So yeah, Landstrider, maybe you can think games that have music during their loading screen. Man, even GTA does, right? Like, there's... Why does Kerbal not have anything in this? Let's take a moment's silence for all the boring loading screens out there. I actually can't do it. It's too much silence. I just can't. Why, squad? Why? I mean, there's so much free music out there that you could have put into this point. That you ripped off for the rest of the soundtrack, so why not this one? Okay, all right. Let's scan down and have a look. 3 to visit an asteroid. We can do. Oh, look at that. That's 1 million. Even if we send that elsewhere. Look, 4 to visit an asteroid. Looks like we're just going to the asteroid. We're going to send a big crew out there. Sorry, suddenly hiccups. I think that's even better than anything we were going to do. That was actually 2. Bring a tourist to low Kerbal orbit. I didn't even know this one was here. 4, 3. Okay, so we need to do 8 with a pilot. This is easy. And then we go see an asteroid. I've got loads of asteroids. That's great. Current topic in physics at school is energy. Yes. Wondering if energy is never just wasted, should it be considered another constant of reality like space or time? Yes. So when you get into quantum, as he's seen called eigenvectors and eigenvalues and eigenstates, and this guy Eigen caused us a lot of troubles, it turned out. I want a new ship, and that classes this thing called the Hamiltonian, which totals up kinetic energy and potential energy. I'm just going to throw words at you here. So the Hamiltonian adds these 2 things together, and that is a conserved nature and conserved quantity in nature. So yes indeed. I need to have. So that's 8, but we need to have room for 1 more, right? Because we need room for a pilot. Let's go to our crew. Well, there's Wilwig. We'll send. Where's Oh, did we kill him? Burbles, where are you? You're a casino connector royale. Okay, well, we got to bring you back as well because we're going there anyway. Mobo Hobo. Are you guys around? Wait. I need to go and have a look at what the I can't even say it. Moho Hobo is about. But I also need to put more on this. This will give me room for both my Taurus and the guy that I want to bring back. So this is 9 go to roids. Yeah. Ooh. That's welcome to caps lock. What's going on with that? 9? Yeah, let's get rid of the caps lock. We're going to save that. We'll fix it as we go along. But I've just found out a hole in my knowledge, and I need to go make sure that it doesn't remain a hole in my knowledge for long. I do not like gaping maws of ignorance. That's a lie. I like to know where the gaping maws of ignorance are. But if I can fill them in, I will. And that's my plan right now. We've got a ship out there called the Moho Hobo. Can I search up on here and see what we got? Because there's crew out there. Some of my best crew out there, it turns out. What you're doing in physics is just thermal stuff. It's kind of boring. Thermal stuff's actually very important. Casino, Moho Hobo. There we go. Let's just go have a look at these guys quick. They're obviously fairly recent. Look, okay. Maybe I forgot all about a craft that we launched very shortly ago. Yeah, the whole thermal system teaches you a lot of very important mathematics for then dealing with things like charge, electricity and stuff like that. I think they're on their way to Moho in about 88 days. Yeah, look at that. There we go, 88 days. All right, these guys look like they're good. All right, that's Café Addiction. Bonjour. Back to the space center. Now we know what they're doing. They actually have this. This is their maneuver node. Okay, that's good. Bring the Royd home. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Dum. Let's go back. I wish I had painkillers just on tap. I don't know if any of you have been to hospital, and there's lots of better ones out there, the better, more powerful ones. But the first time they ever give you paracetamol, like just paracetamol, but not by mouth, they put it in your drip or whatever. I have never experienced such strong pain. Well, no, that's a lie. I've had a lot of strong painkillers, but the relief I felt at that point was palpable, and I feel like I could do with it now. You know, I could do with it now. We're going in. Landstrider's like, that sounds horrid to him. I mean, to be fair, appendicitis was worse. So it's the same idea as chemotherapy, right? You know, oh my god, what a terrible thing to do to a human body. Cancer's worse. So yeah, cool. It does indeed sound horrible, but also very handy. So that, and then we want some parachutes here and here. Let's go with more of that, like that. Okay, that's looking good. We're gonna throw. Do I have a big heat shield? Should we go for a heat shield? That's too big a heat shield. Should we go for a big heat shield on the bottom here, and then maybe things to return with, like things that are gonna hold this in place whilst we're returning. I don't think we need it. I think we're fine. So I'm going to put a decoupler, maybe a little traveling stage underneath now. That's probably what we want, right? Let's put a little. I've made it to orbit, and they're now going to pootle around to the asteroid and back. Do I even want to have the heat shield, or do I just no? We're gonna do it. We're gonna have a fancy mission. Can we do this? I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna run with it. Is this the right size? That's not the right size engine. Is the skiff the right size? No, the skiff is not the right size engine. This is a 1.3, right? So the Bobcat's pretty good. Okay, there we go. That's good. I like this. It's got a lot of Delta V in it already. I mean, that's good because we got places to go, people to see, and then we're gonna put a launcher underneath it, right? Let's do that. I want a 1.3, 1.8. I don't know why they call it 1.8 because it's like one. Let's go have a look at the. Does it tell us the size here? If we come up to this one by platform, it's a 1.5, but it's a 1.875 meter, which is a weird size. What about the alternate skipper? What a choice! Let's find out. Close it. Skip. Mainsail skipper. So this, but. With that, it's still not quite great. That works well. I'll take that. Can we do this without the shroud? Shroud and disabled. There we go. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of reasons why I shouldn't do that, but right now we're just going to run with it. Then we're going to have one of these central cores here. Let's go with. I mean, I don't need much, do I? We're not going far. We're not going far at all. Not sub-assemblies. This one again. I just want to. Does this really claim to be this? Anybody else a little bit confused here? Look, here's the fuel tank. That's definitely that fuel tank, right? And then here's that engine. That's not the right size. Huh? What? I might go with it though. We're very nearly up to a right amount of fuel. That's weird though. Look at this weird engine. What's my to weight ratio there? 0.64. Alright, maybe not. Let's go. I mean, the cheater's totally not. I think we might need another Bobcat, but then even still, 0.95. Alright, that's good. The shroud is to make a Soyuz. Oh, Phil Magfa, thanks for the information. Yeah, that makes sense now that you mention that. Yeah, that totally is. 4 of those. I don't know why. Suddenly, I'm swapping over to hard points a lot. I think they look cool. I think they're neat. Let's grab my thumpers again, because again, I think they're neat. Like this? Yeah. 3.4. Still not quite enough. And we're gonna fix this through the time-honored method of let's just throw another fuel tank on the bottom. Is that good? Can we live with this? Is that a 1.7? I mean, we could probably do with some more, right? How more expensive? Yeah, that's good English. How much more expensive is that? Kind of wish they'd put them together a bit more. That's 2. And it's not that much more expensive, so I think I'm going to go with it. And once again, I don't really care about the recovery of these. I feel like putting probe cores and stuff like that on there is probably going to end up costing me more money than it will save me. Okay. I think... Is this a minimum viable product? I think this might be the minimum viable product. I'm about it. Come down. I want a little bit of aerodynamics on this, and this might be where we totally destroy the budget. How about this? How much did that add? Oh, that's like $4,000. What about if I put a lesser number, 3 on here? That's $1,000. Okay. Kind of hate the symmetry that we got, but let's go with it. I think the name is the Cub engine. People recommended other engines. I might not have it, unfortunately. The Kodiak. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Like I say, one of the other things we need to do is definitely go through and update. Fully open up my tech tree. I've not done it. I've probably got it sat inside a whole bunch of science labs out there. I need to go around and have a look, transmit the science home, stuff like that. Might do that in between episodes. Okay, the loading screens are strong as always. We are going to go and take a whole bunch of people up to some asteroids. Not only are we going to be getting the asteroids, but we also have to bring someone home. Thankfully, it's not a tourist, so we don't need a claw or anything like that. We're just going to straight away load. Well, okay, we got Will Wigan and everyone else. Okay, all right, that's great. I want to make sure that we are going. Yeah, no, I've not got it muted still. Can I bring this up, please? I noticed my navbar wasn't there, and I was like, ooh. The Indigo Science should have a bunch of science in it. That's a good shout. But we'll figure out whether we can get on the right path first. Random please use. Actually, here. Set that as target. Where am I? Oh, this is terrible setup. Terrible setup. Let's try and bring ourselves round. Oh. What am I even looking at? No. I want to look at Kerbal, please. So when I try and line up two orbits, I like to look at the body that is in the middle of the two, so that you can get kind of like the same relative idea of each other, you know. So grab this again, set as target. All right, great, much better. And now am I on this side or that side? Turns out I'm probably on that side. I am on that side. All right, we're gonna have to wait a little bit of time, but that's fine. That's fine. Bring it round. I could probably actually. Do I want to wait a little bit longer and bring the Royal Connector down, or do I just want to take off and try and match my orbit later on? Am I going to have an instantaneous window here? Am I going to be like, hey, I need to launch exactly now? Could be a thing. The big problem I've got is there's two craft in this same orbit, so the line is pretty thick. I would like a slightly thinner line, really. Okay, so if they're behind me, I want to make a slightly bigger orbit. That is just Orbital Physics 101. All right, 3, 2... Which way am I going? Northeast. 3, 2, 1... Blast off. Go northeast. Maybe what I should be doing is looking at my orbit straight away, because I'm going to be going more east. Like if I click over here, there, much more east than north at the moment. So if we kind of pull this over, surface speed is still good though. Maybe having this many solids burning this hard straight away was a bit much. Maybe we could have done something a bit more gradual, maybe turned them all down to half, something like this. But hey, we're good. We're doing well. Bam. Right, do we now have the to weight ratio to keep going? Let's have a look. We've got a 0.9. I'm going to take the 0.9 for now, especially as we're like losing mass as we're going the whole way. It would have been much nicer to, to have my solids burning a little bit longer, but you know that's the way things are. Oh, suddenly developing a lot of pressure in my ears, just out of nowhere. That's great. Isn't the human body a wonderful thing? All these liquids sloshing around and doing stuff that you have no idea about all the time. One day I'm sure we'll figure it out, but at the moment, no. Okay, so the orbits do seem to be pretty good. Maybe I do need to be coming down a little bit more east. You can see that my my line here isn't perfect. Well, we're already pointing towards orbit rather than surface, so hopefully this will do us well. Have we managed to make our way out of the atmosphere yet? No, we must be quite sideways though. Yep, we are. That's good. So we're just going to push our apoapsis up to whatever this needs to be. Let's have a look. 600. So 600-700 apoapsis down here. It's going to be a bit of a wait. It's going to be a bit of a wait. We're going to be burning this fuel for quite some time. Thankfully, this will be returning. Might catch them at AP. Yeah, I do hope so. I do hope so. The fact that I've got this like quite nice orbital insertion on the go when we were looking at a to weight ratio of less than 1 when we launched. It's going nicely. It could definitely have been worse. Just like my cold could be a lot worse, but you know, we're struggling on doing what we're doing here. We're about 87 kilometers on apoapsis, but look how fast my periapsis is going down. So this is good. We're going to end up nicely circularized, I think. Been a while since we've made an orbit this slow, actually. It's going to be interesting to see whether we are pushing up the other side of our orbit faster than we're pushing our AP up, our apoapsis. Which is an even harder word for me to say whilst I'm ill. Apoapsis. I do like running into them. Turns out I'm really bad. Well, I've known for a while I'm really bad at my noises, but it's the. I've been watching this guy who does a lot of pronunciation videos, basically telling you English as it is rather than English as the books tell you, right? And he's been pointing out all the things that we have trouble with in the English language, and I'm like, yeah, totally. Okay, am I actually going to be able to meet up with all of this delta V, or this lack of delta V? I sure do hope so. We're gonna match up around on this side somewhere, hopefully. Ooh, we're already getting. Oh, that's a bit too far. That's why. Okay, so one thing that I've learned in my time is that these ascending and descending nodes are better done when you're moving as slow as possible, because you're trying to turn sideways, right? So if you're going forwards slowly, you're removing less velocity off the forwards than if you're going very fast, right? So I am going to wait to do my inclinations until I'm up really high. I don't really want to do this though. If I do pull this up, because I want to see how far away we are. If I do pull this up, am I like this far away, which I can almost guarantee is a next orbit. Oh yeah, look, that there. Maybe we are going to do this. I could try and save fuel, but actually, I think that's a pretty good intersection. So I'm going to do this. We got a lot of maneuvers to do here. Wilwig, not good enough pilot, it turns out. Wait, where is Wilwig? Moving across. There you are. Hello. You're only a level 2 pilot. You've only been you've been in orbit around Kerbal, Mun, and Minmus. So we need Wilwig here to go to both the Mun and Minmus and plant some flags. I think we can get you up to level 3 at that point. I'm not entirely certain. Okay, so that's I love watching the stages drop away from the back of the craft. I think it's one of the coolest things to see in the game. Oh, look, this is a different way that we normally launch. There's Jeb's Eye. That's the KSC all the way down there. That little green spot there, and all the way up here. Here's one of the secret Secret launch sites. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Can I open KerbNet from here? Is that a thing I can do, or do I need to have a probe part on me? No doubt need to have the probe part. Just actually read stuff instead of flicking over it. Yeah, okay, turns out I need to have a probe part. So we are pointed in the right direction-ish. It's quite the distance to go. You know what? I'm just going to point down at this maneuver because it should be that when we get round there, this is the perfect way to be looking. And then I could just... Oh, I can't hit that button because we're already too close. I kind of disagree at this angle then. I feel like prograde is always the best way. For a variety of reasons, mostly to do with the inefficiencies of burning off axis from any orbit. Burn time of 17 seconds. I think that means that I want to be roughly... What's half of 17? I'm sure I can do this maths at some point. Let's half of 16 should be easier. Go drink some tea while I think about it. 14 is 7, so it's 8. 8.6, thanks very much. 0.5, but yeah. Yeah, you can tell him ill. Like I struggle with basic maths anyway. Why has this not fired my engine? Activate engine. I pressed space then and everything. Yeah, alright, anyway. It's weird, but that's cool. It's weird, but cool. And we're just going to burn this out until this meter disappears so we can end up with an orbit that touches the orbit of the asteroids we're going to go visit. Okay, so now that I've done this tiny... Oh, it looks like maybe I need to burn a little further. Let's move this back and forth a little bit. Actually looking good. And then this one back and forth a little bit. Not looking so good. Like that. Yeah, that's good enough. So we want to point normal, I believe. Yes, indeed we do. Hey, Nova 3, how are you doing? So we were going to go and snatch a Class E asteroid out of orbit. And it's still on its way, so don't worry about that. We've got 60 days to do so. But I ran out of money whilst building that mission. So we've taken 9 tourists to an asteroid that we've got to this one? This one. Casino Connector Royale. It was supposed to just be Casino Royale, but, you know, turns out throwing the connector piece up changed the name completely. Right, cheers squad, very nice. As this is 3 asteroids connected together by some stuff. These guys are going to be like, oh, look, we've already done the low Kerbin orbit for one of them. 4 of them want to go to an asteroid. Do I actually need to be connected to it? If I actually have to be connected to it, I will be very sad. We'll fly up a claw, I suppose, if that is the thing. Nice, you've watched some metals melt. I am all about that, my friend. Sounds very fun. Start burn in a little bit. 4-second burn. It shouldn't take very long at all. I'm just going to start early, in fact, because of the screwy burn times in this game. Something like that. Let's see what this last maneuver. It's all over the place. It's nowhere near it. Can I get rid of that? Okay, great. I need to add a prograde to this. We're not up high enough at the moment. Must have shorted out one of my burns too much. So what metal were you watching burn? I assume like aluminium or something like that. Aluminium. It's a terrible meetup. Let's reconfigure this maneuver. That one? Is that a better one? That's a better one. Okay, so we're gonna have to go around the orbit once and then meet up and do a 100 meter per second correction. And we're gonna be about 26 kilometers away from that point. I think I'm alright with that. So this is literally just another prograde, so we're going to spin it round. Bronze and aluminium, yeah, nice. Tasted some raspberry booze, nice. Yeah, all about that. I assume homemade raspberry booze. I mean, what's the point in funny flavoured alcohol if it's not something that your mate made in this weird shed? Shouldn't laugh, makes me cough. It's terrible. So we've got to make another. It's just a tiny burn. 2 seconds in about 30 seconds. Let's speed up our time a little bit here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Oop. I mean, it's close. There we go. That's probably about the closest we can get it. Homemade booze rarely has the flavour from what it was made from. Yeah, oh yeah, don't I know it. I think plum was the last one someone tried to feed me, and I was just like, this tastes nothing like plum. Of course it's yes, of course. We're gonna walk around here, do a little target. It should be nice and easy to. Just do a little meeting. Where's my one tourism? Yeah, there we go. We just need to recover them now. I'm a little bit worried about the fact that they say that we need to have a part on our vessel with an asteroid in it. I'm super worried about that, actually. To be honest, out of all things that I've seen during any of my missions, that's the one that's made me go, we're not going to be able to make it, are we? Where is... Press F4. No. How far away is it? Focus on my vessel. Okay, 9 go to the roids. It's over there. Okay, so it's out from the planet. Let's change to locked, and then I'm going to know which way the planet is from me. It's up there somewhere. I mean, I don't... Do you see it? There it is. Alright, cool. Nice. Just keep spinning around until you find it. What more do you need? And then we're going to point towards our target. Nice. Okay, 23 kilometers. I think we're going to do that 100 meters per second. Does that sound good to you guys? You've found to drop about 220 pounds on models for your next English presentation. Wow. Then you had bad booze. I mean, I can't... maybe. Maybe the plumbers are slightly off. Also, maybe. Flavoured homemade vinegars. There's some flavour. I have to take your word on that. I have not seen. And then, yeah. Why are you going to... Oh, the Lego Yamamoto and Lego Me 262. Okay. That's expensive, mate. That's expensive. Villager noises. Slightly worried that we're not going to get registered as being part of the craft. Polish brand of Kobe. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Costs 183. That's a lot, mate. That is a lot. I hope you have a very, very poignant point to make. To be fair, we're very close to ordering some time on a quantum computer to make a random choice so that we can just stand at the front of a presentation and go, we chose this one via the means of quantum. which I think is a great idea. Nobody else wants to spend the money though, so... Okay, we're going to be about half a kilometre away when we get over there. I'm going to just warp over there. I think that's probably the way to do it. Snap our craft back round this way. Why are you always looking the wrong way? Homemade wine's very, very dry. How do you control the dryness? Sweet. It's got to be how long you leave it to ferment for, right? Or what you put in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how wines come out either dry, sweet, or what. I mean, you don't get a wet wine, do you? That's not a classification anybody's got. I'm about to run out of fuel. Anybody else just noticed that? Am I making it home from here? I ain't making it home from here. How long you ferment it before bottling, before aging, and how long it's aged? Yeah. Can we cross over to the other craft? Does not have where is it? Does not have the appropriate stuff to be able to grab me either. I think we might have to send out a rescue mission. Oh man, this was not my intention at all, but look at us. I don't even have any RCS on board, do I? Not anything that can help. Plus, it looks like it wouldn't have counted anyway. There go my asteroids, and we're not being shown. Well, this whole mission. Oh no, I want to revert. What am I doing? Well, we're forced to deal with this. I'm gonna have to send up a claw mission. It's gonna need a claw on it anyway because we need to attach this craft to the asteroid. But it also needs to have enough fuel to save these guys. How are we gonna do that? And then ideally have enough oomph to get itself home as well. Looks like we're going to be asking a lot from this rescue craft. We should also put a little note on that last craft that we sent up, being like, not enough. Try again. Let's do that first. We will do that first. Does ISRU work better in orbit? Depends on what you're stealing from, right? So mostly yes, because asteroids, I think all asteroids have the same amount of resource on them. So yeah, I think they're like high value resource, not enough. Delta V. Okay, cool. Save that. New craft. Surely somewhere in here we've got a rescue. Not the drill, the ISRU, the converter. I think the only thing that changes that would be your engineer's level. So let's have a look. View astronaut complex. Somewhere in here. Can I leave this up if I right click it? No. Okay. Increase resource converter efficiency and increase drill efficiency. So yeah, I think the only thing that can is that. Depends on the size. You are right. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know whether we're going to send this up with just... this won't have any way to refuel on it, right? So if we take this off here and grab... Where's the mini claw? Mini claw. Okay, that's good start. Good start. What have we got in here? Nothing. Is this going to have enough? I mean, this looks like it's all liquid fuel. I don't know that this is going to be enough. We'll take this off of here. In fact, we're going to have to take everything off. Like this little nuclear core is a great idea, but it's not what we want. So nuclear, aye. Okay, we'll just save this. All right, we're gonna send an engineer up, and they're gonna have a great time, but they are gonna have to be of type we want. How do I want to do this though? Maybe this, and then we come out to this type, and then this can be the main drive systems. I think that's probably the better way of doing it. I mean, we've already got 300 belts here, which is nice. That's probably what we want. Bring a lot of engineers. That might be a plan. That might be a plan. Oh, to improve your rates. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, mate. I think that's a very good idea. Okay, so how do we get more fuel on? We know how to get more fuel on this. I'm going to go ahead and make a little... we'll pop down just one of these for now, and then I'm going to get one of these fuel tanks. Ooh, maybe actually I want one of these fuel tanks. Yes. Grab this off, spin it around, If I can split... Why is it never the direction I want it to be? There we go. And actually, I wanted... 4 of them? Ooh, is that too much? Am I going to have some bad times here with this? I might do. I might bring back the twisted design. Like that? Is that good? I think that might be fine. I think that might be fine. We've got some aerodynamics, something like this. This one can go up and away. Like so. Yes, perfect. Exactly. And then this one goes this way. Yeah. Okay, that's great. We're gonna have some fun times when this stages. Other way round, definitely. Why doesn't it give me a Delta V readout for that? How about... Oh, wait. We want to do it this way, right? Because last time I did this without the fuel lines, I got very confused. Very confused. Into there? That's much better. That's much better. Okay, so now we just want a little lift. And I'm sure I've got one somewhere that can lift this. 2-meter curbing system. Cancel. 2-meter curbing system. That's not 2-meter, is it? I would say that is indeed not a 2-meter wide system. That's a 1.5. What have I done here? How about the 2-meter robo asparagus? Even that is not set up right. What have I done here? Radial lift 2. Why have I got 2 of them? Moho sender. What are you? There we go. Blah. I don't think that's quite what we want because that is way over the top. But it'll get me there. That Moho sender might be the thing to stick on the underside of the other ship. We'll just do it like this for now, though. As I know roughly what I want to lift anyway. Hey, Toaster Salesman, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. I am currently quite ill, so the tenor of the stream is a little less excited than normal, but still pretty hyped for what we're doing here. We are right now we're going to go and try and save a bunch of tourists because like I seem to absolutely hate tourists and I have stranded them once again in orbit, unable to make their own way back. So we need to send someone up to go and deal with that particular issue. Seems to be an issue I'm very good at setting up. If I get this one, blop, 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 blop. Okay, that's good. Is there any reason not to be using this? There is a problem here. I do not have a decoupler here. Call you Spark. All right, Spark, I will do. Welcome. Decoupler. On a 1.8. One of those. Brilliant. Some docking ports and an engineer. I mean, we're going to have to send an engineer anyway. Docking ports are a good idea, though. I'm going to just go... Can we put the big one in there? We can't put the big one in there. Clamptron Junior? You can put many juniors in there. That's interesting. I'd also want to have a no. Oh, yeah, that is legit. Wow. You can send... Four junior docking ports. 3, in fact, for the amount of space. Wow, that is a thing. Can we send one of these? I mean, it will fit in there, but it's huge. It's unwieldy. I'm now like, what parts will fit? Let's, get rid of all these. Will you even fit? No. You're only 200 too big. Same with this. Okay. What about the advanced grabbing? No. Just in total, no. Could send 2 grabbers, 2 of the units. I could also put ports on it. You are correct. I could like not here. This one. But I don't like. We've got the claw up top. But yeah, I will send them. Trying to think if there's anything else that would be helpful. Just to capture some tourists, you know? No, I think we're good. Alright, let's save it, launch it, see where we're going. What mods do I have? Oh man, I was looking at the list earlier on actually. I mean, you can try recommending a mod that I've not heard of before. I do quite regularly check CCAN and see what's out. I mean, I know CCAN is not the sum total of all mods ever, but it's a pretty good resource. But yeah, please do. I think my favourite mod has to be Final Frontier. Oh, Restock, yeah, I know about Restock. Yeah, it's a good mod, but again, like, I like to keep mostly as vanilla as possible. So when people come and look at the craziness that I'm doing here, they're not like, oh, that's just some crazy mod. It's actually like me being crazy. Random, please use. There's like 9 go to Royd set as target. Great. That's quite the orbit I've got to try and get myself into. Want to get why? What? That's not even close to what I was looking at or clicking on. Elu engineer knows best. So we're sat on the pad. Going to double click on Kerbin. Being sat on the pad and going southeast is the winner in about half an hour. Not real life half an hour, obviously, but in about Kerbin's half an hour. Somewhere maybe a little faster, like that. Let's go with that. Okay, southeast this time. There's south, there's east. I want to go this way, over towards the 135. 3, 2, 1. Why are the trees in the water? Because they're tall trees. On the beachfront, if you will. They are on the beachfront. I should definitely put some solids on this, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, I should have put some solids on this. I also like this corkscrew effect that starts up because we got these slanted... can we do this? Can we? Yeah, look at it getting applied here. This is actually going to go weird. I don't know what's going to happen as we do this. I should have just gone straight up. I definitely needed more oomph. But now, I'm very interested in how this is going to end up. Because I told it to point upwards. Wait, can we raise it out? Yeah, I didn't think it'd be able to handle that. The mod for the trees is Parallax. It's quite an intensive mod as mods go. So Landstrider asking big questions here. What's your near graduation? What's your plan to use for the degree? Do you plan to get a job at an aerospace company, start your own company, or use it as a science media creator? And actually, the only answer I can give you there is yes. Loud. Ideally, all three. Right? I need to go and get some like. I don't want to call them credentials, but like I need a company to say yes, this guy knows what he's doing, right? And then ideally, I would spot an opening in the market, which is the hard part. I know that, and be able to write, I don't know, a new piece of software or something like that. I'm not a software engineer, but I do know things like the photometry software, the thing that we use to measure how many photons hit the sensor at any one moment. It was last updated in 97. I'm not sure if you were aware, but we've had a huge amount of updates in like AI and stuff since 97. So I think maybe like finding someone to help me sort that out wouldn't go amiss. There. Okay, we're going to have some weirdness on the go here, but that's fine. They're all the top. Okay, this might be too much, so we'll bring this down to 75. I mean, yeah, obviously the biggest money maker of all those situations is start your own company, right? So always start your own company. But since I very first started this process, was like, at least one of the things that's going to be part of my revenue stream post degree is I want to be a science communicator, right? I want to be able to stand in front of the explosions, go, yeah, kids, it's cool, or just other cool things, like just setting up an experiment with the double slit, and doing a video about that. Just the things that when you've got to my age, about, not even like. I don't even want to tread new ground with the science community, at least not to begin with. But there's always, oh man, what am I going to do about that? You know what? I'm not going to do anything about that. 3, 2, 1. There's always a bunch of people who want knowledge, right? Yeah, no, this ain't going to work. And I'm quite happy to be that guy providing what I know to be that knowledge, Oh, we've still got at least one going for it. Where is it? There it is. Hello. Oh, it's 4 of them. I mean, they're on their way to orbit, right? This guy in particular is like, I'm out of here. Where did that take me? Like, as far as I'm aware, it started moving me. Like, I didn't click any of the options. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I can live with that. Whew, I was a little bit worried there for a second. I was trying to click on one of my boosters and be like, look, away it goes. And it just took me back here. And I forgot to wait half an hour. Lol. Yeah, people do ask me a lot what my plans are afterwards, and to this day, I still have no idea. I'm hoping. I mean, as it is, so I'm one of the founding members of the Cardiff Astrophotography Group, which is funny because I've not taken a single image this year. And so things like that are going to put me in contact with a whole bunch of people. Now, mostly it's retirees, mostly it's people who have retired and just want to share their knowledge with the students, right? But they inevitably are also known by, big movers and shakers in the world. I've said for a while now, my big superpower being a mature student is the fact that I understand that people are just people, and you can talk to people, and if people know who you are, they're more likely to think about you when they want someone to fill a role than if they didn't know who you are. I mean, that's kind of, tautology, I suppose, but like the number of students that are just hoping to get noticed, whereas I'm here with my purple hair and my consistently high marks and stuff like that, talking to people about how great I feel, like stuff like this. That's it gets your points. It gets your points. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Much better. Much better. Like to stay here though. Southeast, yeah. So there's many parts to the education process past where I am now. So right now I'm just looking to get what's called my bachelor's. Beyond that is the master's, and then you've got the PhD itself. And I would like to make it all the way through to the PhD. Definitely going to be making it to masters because the loans will go that far. but like I'm already speaking to people like in the business, if you will. Like most people. Let's just point prograde. Let's see what happens if we just point prograde. We're already going pretty fast, so. Most of the people that I speak to, like every day, are actually big movers and shakers in the world of astronomy. It struck me the other day actually that my quantum teacher is one of these people that goes around and does a whole bunch of public-facing talks. He's got like a Royal Institute page and stuff like that. Ooh, wobbles. My stars and planets is the name of the module. The person who takes the tutor for that, she's the girl who discovered, who released the paper citing the discovery of phosphine on Venus a little while ago. I'm not sure if you guys remember that. It would have been put across on the news as life discovered on Venus, even though it really wasn't. It was just the colour of phosphine was seen, you know. Every day realizing that if I want to make a splash, I'm already talking to the people who can help me make it. This is a little bit out of line, but I think we're good. No, you're 94 mods. I haven't even got that many. I got maybe like 20, maybe. Still not. We could have had a maneuver there, but we're gonna smash into Kerbal to try and do it. So we'll carry on round once more, I think. Or not. Okay, we're gonna circularize as best we can, and then we're gonna re-evaluate our life choices. Right now I'm going to bring it to 75. Like periaps over that side. Periapsis. 74 is good enough. Okay, we'll do this maneuver. I think this is the one. At least you're getting something from your channel. Yeah, exactly. Too many folks think they're in school to learn. Actually, too many people think they're in school just to pass exams, which is a way of looking at it. But if you do that, you get spat out at the end and nothing's happened. Right. Whereas teaching or professorships are one of the few ways people in the research division can actually make money. Right. There's very few jobs, at least compared to the number of universities out there. There's very few jobs that actually pay a decent wage looking at neutron stars or whatever, right? So a lot of the people that are actually doing the big moving and shaking in the research world are also professors, you know, because that they got mortgages to pay and stuff, right? So yeah, shaking hands, it's a very important part of the job, or a very important part of me being at uni to learn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 6. Yeah, we did have 6. I was like, I'm sure I had 4 of these, but no, we upgraded. Talking of, can I press 9? Nope, 0. Nope, I've not got my solar panels bound. That's rubbish. Okay, much better. Much better. Thankfully, we're going to be dropping this big stage before we circularize. "12 seconds until I start my burn." It's a 57-second burn. That's good. Planning and unplanning scrapping rockets. I mean, yes. Planning to unplanning scrapping. No. So we deleted that one as well. There's messages coming in and disappearing. That's amazing. I think next time that I feel ill like this, we might just sit down and do an AI scripting scripting stream. That would be hilariously stilted whilst I feel hilariously still. What was that? What happened? Why the explosions? Okay, so far so good. I mean, I wasn't overly keen on the explosions, but we'll live. Planning to unplan scrapping rockets. Okay, yeah. I mean, they were all just as valid statements, I suppose. Right, so here I wanna add my node like so, and bring us round to be coplanar. At that point, actually, I want to be other side of here. Is that good? I mean, it feels like that should be good. Let's go over to my maneuver node here with the graphical interface and just keep clicking it. I think that's what we want right there. Here's the number. Here, can we please? There's the numbers that I care about. 24 kilometers and 1.59 meters per second, which it immediately gets rid of. 23, 28. Okay, well, we'll just go with that maneuver. That seems pretty good to me. We'll swing on round. I'm also going to have this open down here. Pre-record and set aside. That, yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I always feel like streaming at least needs to be... Even if I am a little bit off the ball like I am today, I feel like streaming's better with me here. Whacking Kerbals that are not help build new rockets, getting Kerbal food. I mean, yeah, cool. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. We got time, so I'm just gonna like whip this guy around. Let's have a look and see. 87 days. That's nice. That's nice. I probably should have set an alarm for the asteroid mission. 24-second burn time. Gonna do it in 20 seconds. Let's speed up our time here. For 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this should actually be a nice little maneuver that just brings these guys together. I hope so anyway. Your rambling is a story at that point. Good. I'm all about stories. $33, it's pretty good. 32, 30. I know we can get a little closer together than that. I mean, that feels good. Does it feel good to you guys? 24. Can we bring these together a bit more? No, not significantly. So I'm just gonna jump around. Target. All right, second rendezvous of the day. Oh, there it is. Hello, how are you doing? Seem to be creeping up on it pretty fast, actually. It's not giving me the details. Why won't you give me details? We are expecting to get 24 kilometers and no closer. Okay, that's fine. I might even actually start to... Oh, there we go. It's within 30 that they start giving you information. I might even start burning my way to try and like get closer to this as we close in. I noticed that the speed is going down then up. That means I'm pointed almost directly sideways. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so this should be now pointed directly at it. I'm a little bit worried. 2.7 kilometers. That's even better. Okay, so we got a 10-fold reduction in distance here. I think it's time to pour myself another cup of tea. Definitely should have done this sometime earlier in the stream when I first noticed that my ramblings weren't quite as smooth as I would expect. Caffeine is the cure for all, I do believe. Whacking some more Kerbals that are not helping clear the pad. One of the worst things, I think it's like Kerb inside, almost completely breaks the whole recover the Kerbals from the pad thing. Every time you go sort of try and launch a craft, you just end up exploding it. It's fun, but not what I want. Talking of fun, but not what I want. This pointing here, 11, 10, 9. I don't know how close we're going to get, but I want to get closer. Let's see if we can't just push this over here a little bit. Okay, it's a collision course. Never had any problems with collision courses in the past. In fact, to be fair, one of the best endings to a stream ever was when I managed to slam a ship into another ship and was like, well, I guess we're done now. If it does just go randomly quiet, and you're not sure why, look for the nav ball. If the nav ball disappears, it's because I pressed the button that gets rid of the nav ball also mutes my microphone. So that's something to keep an eye on. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Kind of want to turn away from it some more. Something like that. Looking good. Still drifts. 200 meters. Okay, that's pretty good. About that sort of distance, we can start thinking about how we're going to connect these two craft together, and then try and get it over to the other guys. Yes. We definitely should have brought a big claw with me. I'm not sure why I didn't bring a big claw. Telling the Kerbals that they're laid off and to leave now. You've got to remember to insult their work whilst you're doing it as well, so that when you want to rehire them, that nobody wants to come back. That's a big economic tip there. Oh yeah, why not? Just keep spinning around. $5 meters per second to slow down, though. I'm not that bothered about a little bit of rotation. And we've got enough fuel. Okay, that's good. I really wanted to watch the other one crash. Oh well. I forgot to, and it's already too late now. Oh man, this is the. It's not the worst bit of the game. The worst bit of the game is landing under parachutes, waiting for yourself to drop that last couple of 100 meters to splash down or whatever. But this is definitely one of the slower parts of the game, where you're just like, well, I'm already too close to really time warp anymore, and kind of wish we could get there a little bit faster without just whipping past them. Because that's going to be a thing that happens. I'm just going to rip past them. We're at 5 times speed right now. Don't feel good about it. Slow down again. Right, the real question is, of course, how am I just going to attach to them, or like to the back of their engine, or am I going to try and attach to the front? Because we've got to transfer some fuel across. I think in one of these, in you. I thought I put some claws in there. I must have taken them out again. So we've got to transfer the fuel, disengage, and then put this on top of their craft. Easy enough, no problem. I guess I'll steal their parachute off them. Do they have enough parachutes? I sure hope they do. Oh, excuse me. That one crept up on me. Normally in time to hit a pause. Hit a mute, sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap across to these guys. Hello, how are you doing? We're going to... Oh, I can't set the target to that. Well, we're just going to do that. And then I'm going to point negative. Point away from that craft. I don't know what happens. I'm going to quick save it. I don't know what happens when you attach a claw to an engine. I hope it's going to be fine. I sure do hope it's going to be fine. Still a little bit drifting. It's okay. These are all things that we can deal with. I say as I drift further away. Stop! Something like that. Okay, great. Good shout. We're pointed in the right direction. Might be having trouble staying pointed in the right direction, but we're pointed in the right direction. I want to activate, not the RCS block, but this grabber. Yeah, great. I kind of feel like this isn't pointed in exactly the right direction. Something like that. Okay, that's better. That's better. I feel like now we can align ourselves correctly. Yeah, much better. Much better. This ship likes to roll around on its literally on its roll axis a lot. I assume it's because I've set up this horrific fuel system. A streamer already did it. Oh, okay, that's cool. A few Kerbals that I'm keeping to drive crane cars and destroy the KSC. Your favourite song? It almost made you cry. Okay, I'm not sure what song, but hey. Krator. So that's a good enemy for like a sci-fi campaign. I am Krator. Destroyer of crust. It's like for sci-fi bakery, right? You're a big bad guy. I hate being ill. I can't quite capitalize on the jokes. Okay, here we go. Boop. Hello. Okay, well that feels pretty good. I'm not perfectly center, but it is good enough for me. I'm going to grab that one and grab these ones around here. Is that all of them? There we go. I've definitely got something I don't want. Let's try again. This fuel tank, this fuel tank, this fuel tank, and this fuel tank, all going to this fuel tank. Okay. In. The space song in the background. Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay, fuel has been transferred. The engineer does indeed know best. It's not quite all the fuel I was expecting. And now, I think we're just going to fly this entire contraption over. Let's shut down that engine. Let's try and figure out where we're going. This one. Set as target. Add maneuver. Okay, so we got this meeting to worry about. We can totally just bring them together with, look at that, tiny amounts. Can I bring them up both together and have a look? 7 kilometers. Now the thing is, these guys were right next to each other, so I should be able to get as close as they were separated. Well, we'll go like that. 2.1 kilometers. We could probably do better. But that's what I'm going to live with. Blowing up Kerbals, blowing up the KSC. I mean, it's a fun thing to do, but these guys have like families and kids, right? You gotta be careful. You guys played Undertale? Okay, 7 minutes. Here we go. It's a weird craft. I'm totally about it though. That's it. That's where I want to go. Oh, I mean it's kind of visible. But I think I'm gonna take the maneuver and just because I could just fly over there. I could like change our relative times, change our relative speeds to 0, fly on over, fly back, do some crazy things, right? Bring this down as low as it will go. About that far. 1.6. Great. Surface target. Great. Great. Turn the RCS back off. I'm going to warp around one whole orbit. Woohoo! And then it should be about somewhere. There it is. Hey, 16 kilometers away. Playing Doom bills. Paying Doom bills. Going to jail that's not there. Where do the Kerbals keep their miscreants? Oh, I know where. It's very obvious that they keep them... Ah, you can't see it. Keep them in the island in the middle of the crater, right? It's like a pre-made Alcatraz, right? In space, also a good idea. Yeah, I mean, send them off to Juna. Be like, well done. Oh, excuse me. Big sneezes. Yeah, send them off to Jupiter. Not Jupiter, Juno. Be like, what's Joule? Joule is the word I'm looking for. I'm like, Juno's the name of the spacecraft. That's not right. Okay, so when we settle down, when we get close, we're going to need to take this off the top of here and attach it to the top here instead. I hope 4 parachutes is going to be enough. Oh, how does the engineer land? Oh no. Well, okay, I got plans for that as well, I suppose. We're gonna steal this this little parachute here, and we're gonna make sure we have enough fuel left over to slow ourselves down. That's pretty much the only way we can do it, right? It's pretty much the only way. So 1.2 kilometers. Somewhere like here. There's a little loading pause then. That was good. 1.8, 1.7. Time to just slow down. I hope I'm controlling from here. Totally going away too fast now. Sorry. Whilst I was dealing with where my control points were, we overshot. That's fine, though. That's fine. I mean, do you send them to Minmus? Wibbles. It's a bit weird, because I'm controlling from here, but everything's still wobbling about. I suppose there is this weird uncontrolled mass at the top here. I'm not sure I like this. Look at it. Look at it go. How about if we swap over and then swap back? So here, Burbles, we're trying to get home. And then these tourists need to just carry on with their lives. Now, I believe that this doesn't have RCS. Not really, anyway. So, at this sort of speed, let's RCS this. Now, I want to release, but I'm hoping that we don't send them away too far. Let's try and push forward so we're kind of the same. Disarm. Where's my engineer? What? What? Okay, that's... What? That's kind of awkward. Tourist, tourist, tourist. Pilot. Oh, are you kidding me? Burbles, get out your ship. You're going home. Okay, so we got this on the outside here. Wait, we can do this. We can do this. Burbles, get back inside. Arm. Oh, that is just horrific. So what I'm going to do is we're going to attach these two together, and then we're going to try and fly to the end of that connector and slam this down on top of it, which I'm sure will go amazingly well. There'll be no problems here. Where is my engineer? What happened to my... Why didn't... Funs and frolics of being ill where you just miss everything. Nah, we need to come back much more than that. Okay, now if we can just orientate ourselves a bit more like this. Then use this to bring us in line a bit more. V locked. Okay, so we need to I can see now exactly what we need to do. We need to move sideways, so we're going to move sideways whilst trying to stay looking at this. And once we get back into line, watch out for the monoprop. Good shout. Looks like we're doing fine though. Looks like we're doing fine. I super appreciate the heads up though. Super appreciate the heads up. Okay, this is feeling better. Okay, I've done worse. I've done worse in my life. This is good. Does that look like it's... I mean, no, it doesn't look like it's perfectly lined up. Let's go a bit more this way. Okay, so sorry, I just totally went silent there as I tried to figure out what was going on with the SAS and the monoprop. The best way really to deal with it, and I'm a little too close now to turn my SAS off, is to turn the SAS off as you're positioning. So they don't bump into each other. This is going to go bad again. literally as I'm saying not to do the things that I'm doing. Lol. Turn and point. Tell me we're pointed roughly in the right direction now. You and you point directly opposite, directly away if you could, please. And then from that, we should now be able to point this in the right direction and just go. Something like that. Or gonna look up. There we go. Alright, it's good enough. It's good enough. And now we're going to fly this whole monstrosity over that way a bit more. Turn the RCS off. Okay, nice. I want to connect up over to that. That way is forwards. That's interesting. I kind of want this way to be forwards, though. I mean, that center of mass. Yeah, totally online. I mean, if we're lucky, I'll be able to just kind of roll up on them and point. Just kind of like slam this engine, slam this guy down on top of it. I mean, literally use this middle rocket, control from here, to pitch up, pitch down, and slam this on the side of the claw. That's my plan. We'll see how that actually works out for us, though. Okay, so what I did there was just use what monoprop I had to bring my prograde vector and my target vector into line so that we are roughly facing the right direction, so I can give it a bit more oomph and try and cover this 1 point whatever kilometers to go. I wonder how bad it's going to be if I try and turn around and stop. I feel kind of bad. I feel like it's going to be kind of bad. I don't want to just time warp because that's how weird things happen. But here we go. 2, 3. I wonder how this is going to snap back when I reduce the time acceleration again. I think it's going to be bad. If I'm to be honest with you, I think it's going to just be bad. Okay, so it's gone from 800, like as it is right here, to 830 at times 3. So we could. Oh, quick save is a good shout. What a brilliant suggestion. Quick save has happened. I'm going to bring this down to less than 100 kilometers and see what we 100 meters, sorry, and see what we can do there. Thankfully, we do appear to be coming in the right direction for the connector advanced grabbing unit. Like right there. If the moment I can click aim at this, I'm going to be aiming at that. Of course, that might be some time away from now. Okay, here we go. Let's bring us down a bit more. RCS off. Slow ourselves down. RCS might not be the way, but we got a bunch of monoprops. Okay. Am I actually going to be able to slow us all the way down like this? Sure do hope so. I have no idea at what point they're like, okay, you're close enough to now focus on this rather than, oh, what is going on here? I wonder why. It doesn't allow me to see the prograde vector at that point. I don't know if you'd noticed that it was disappearing as I was trying to move it around. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. Look, it's gone again. It's gone again. That's weird. Weird. Okay, I'm going to just pull up here. And I'm going to swap craft and swap back again in the hopes that this kind of settles out. And it has indeed settled out. That is... I mean, I don't want to say it, but that's hacks. Who does that, hey? Who does that? Let's make another quick save while we're at it. Okay, all we need to do is slam this onto the end of that advanced grabbing unit, and everyone, including myself, will be very happy with that. I really was expecting this to be like, aim at this part now. Unfortunately, these grabbers down here, not... they're already connected to rocks. Oh, it's going to take a while. Can we time accelerate here? Is that bad? Are they not going to let me aim at that advanced grabbing unit at all? Let's try less than 100 What is this? Okay, well, we're going to have to do it just by feel. Yay. Obviously, the best way. To be fair, we want to go up. We could probably use the facing of our vehicle to figure... Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Okay, so the problem that I've just noticed here is that up is down and down is up. So we need to need to push ourselves in the other direction. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's exact. Let's go back to locked. Yeah, look at that. It just swung me directly upside down. I need to try and slow us down, but that's fine. That is totally a thing I can do. Can I do a control from here? Control from here. This feels very bad. Ooh, yeah. Wait, how? I see what's going on. I still don't know why it's not letting me... like, why it's not letting me... aim at this claw. This seems like something that I should be able to do. Am I close enough just to slam it down? If we're... Oh, we're not directly overhead yet. Definitely getting close, though. Very close. This RCS bursts are a bit much, though. Just let it wiggle out. Oh no! What a bad time to hit the Windows key. Right, how am I going to do this? We controlled from here still? We are controlled from here still. I'll do that. I want to do... There we go. That's what I actually wanted. And now we should be able to... Oh no! Alright, wait. It's close. Oh, this is tense for me. So we brought ourselves to a complete stop. All right. How are we not able to just slam that on there? Control from here. Are we ready to do this? Should totally have saved it. Gonna bring it across sideways. Make another quick save. Oh, this is super tense for me. Okay, lock ourselves in position. Maybe look down a bit. Just a little bit. Maybe about there. Pull backwards. Stop pulling backwards. Despair at the shaky vehicle. There and back. Still shaking, but... Oh, look how close it is. Oh, wrong way. Oh, was that it? Bam! Alright, we're there. Whoa, that took so long. Do I release this? Do I release this? Wait, where's all my tourists gone now? What? Excuse me? Yeah, here we go. Look, they're here. Transfer crew. Let's try transferring them all across. Transfer crew. Transfer to there. Oh! Has it suddenly got them? Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Is it all of them? Okay. That's good. That's good. What we want to do then is find. Transfer burbles. Hello, burbles. Can I? Man, look at this. What am I supposed to do with that? Transfer. What am I supposed to do here? I mean, if I transfer them across to there. And transfer you across to there. Okay. What about from here? Here's burbles. Okay. Transfer crew over to there. Part is full. There. Okay. We're still counting down. We're still counting down. This is good. So I'm just gonna release this one. We'll let this one be free in the world. It's it could do with an engineer. It really could do with an engineer, but it's doing its best. I'm going to. I mean, do I just leave them here to slam into each other at some point? That's probably what's going to happen if I completely ignore it, right? Okay, we need to move into the future. Maybe a little bit faster than that. I want these countdowns to become 0. At that point, I think we've got everyone we needed. There's burbles. We can bring burbles home. Whether we've got the parachutes to be able to do this, I'm not sure. People would like to take little bets on whether we're going to get these guys home safe. I'm very interested. I actually don't know. I'm going to move this. We're going to wait till we disembark from the station before I start messing about with stuff like that. That engineer knows best, has its solar panels out and spinning, so I think we're going to be fine there. 5 minutes left on the timer, that's pretty good. Still working on the space casino, a whole bunch of stuff that needs to happen there. Crude landing to Moho, still waiting, and a landing on Juna. I took that ages ago and have never bothered with it ever since. That's fine. 3 minutes to go. Well, are we going to be able to put down somewhere near the KSC? No. We could probably pick another landing site, but it doesn't look like we're going to have one anywhere really close. That's a shame. That's a shame. I do prefer. At some point, we got to deal with this broken piece of equipment over here as well. If I aim the camera at it, it's supposedly connecting, I think, these two asteroids together. Yeah, it must be those two, because here's one actually connecting these two. Let's aim the camera over there. This is what it's supposed to look like. That's good. It's not quite done that, has it? It's not quite done that. I'm not sure why we've got such severe crackenisms, but that's where we're at. Okay, we are going to first double check that all these are good. Okay, those 3 tourist missions are indeed very good. And so I'm going to now disarm. Swap over, no, not the engineer that knows best, but our tourism program here. Retrograde. It's going to take me through the asteroids. All right, great. That's totally not a problem here. Chat is dead. I mean, chat is pretty well flooded. That is true. But I've also not been the most engaging for the past hour. We've been having problems and I've been ill, so I'm not surprised. I was and ahhing about whether to even bother this week because I would be so unengaging, unfortunately. We're going to bring our periapsis down to 70, something like that. We're just going to land. We're just going to land. I'm going to try and burn up all this fuel in our way to do so. I should probably actually save it. My favourite deorbiting is somewhere about 40. So let's... deorbiting periapsis, somewhere about 40. It doesn't reckon that's going to be enough, but you know what? I'm going to bring this all the way down thus far and use my engine to slow me down because I got a lot of fuel. Not enough to completely stop me. If we were around somewhere that didn't have an atmosphere, we just wouldn't stop, you know? We just wouldn't stop. But the atmosphere, very helpful. I wonder if I can make it all the way around to the sun side. That would be cool, right? I don't know whether we're going to explode any engine parts by going down to 40, but I would like to... Yeah, there's not a chance of making it anywhere useful. So I think I'm just going to burn. I think we're just going to stop now. Bring that 2.5 down to about 1.5, and that should be a very, very handy deorbit situation to find ourselves in. I might even save 100 or something. You know, no, I'm just going to burn through. Or I could press space instead of quick save, and we'll just deal with whatever situation comes our way. Drogue shoots would really have gone down well. Let's just make sure that I'm not immediately slamming into the floor, but that's all right. Probably going to be ending up somewhere in those mountains, which is not great, but it's pretty good. I'm kind of worried about my Kerbals in the bottom here. If anywhere's going to have a bad time, it's those guys right there. So that's just zipping off. Here we go. All right, we've got connection to the KSC. I mean, 1.8 is not going fast. The ablator is probably not even going to get touched all that much, to be fair. Emilio Gamir, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. We are in the final moments of a pretty serious tourism program, though if my past experience is anything to go by, we're probably just about to kill them all. I do tend to kill all my Kerbals on the return. Be really nice if we could nose down a little more, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to look retrograde. I am worried about the forces involved here. I would like to bring this down like this so that actually what's happening is my lifting body is pushing us up. What is with the frame rate all of a sudden? Okay, that's interesting. But at less than 1.6 kilometers per second, I've got a feeling we're actually going to be fine. Do you see that lifting body dynamics coming into play there? That's great. That's going to stop me slamming into the floor so hard. I don't like the fact that my aeroshell is trying to push me down. That could be a lot better. But that said, everything else is lifting me up. My drag and my lifting body is pretty strong. I'm hearing explosions ahead. That's fine. That's fine. My ablator burning down pretty far, but not too far. Okay, this is looking really good, actually. This is looking really good. We're going to carry on flying. I say flying in big inverted commas like this to try and make it over the top of the mountains. Down in this valley would be a kind of nice place to put down. If I could avoid the top of the mountain, that would... it doesn't look like we're going to avoid the top of the mountain, does it? Looks like we're probably going to slam right into the top of the mountain. There goes my parachutes. They're definitely going to make sure... getting ready to whack Twitchi. I mean, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'm hoping that this is going to be fine. We're gonna be dropping down to about 1 kilometer before these open up. I'm even tempted to turn the altitude up for one of them so it starts slowing me down a little bit sooner, but that actually increases the chance of it busting. We do appear to be headed towards that little valley that I was talking about a second ago. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. 4 kilometers. Oh, wait. How far are we above the ground? 1.76543, 3, 2, 1. Parachutes open. Oh yeah, beautiful. We're probably not even going to kill the Kerbals at the bottom here. Okay, that's great. I was a little bit worried about that. We're moving down at 7.5. Let's ease our way through the most boring part of the game as quick as possible. I'm also going to spread these out a little bit more. I forgot that they were linearly independent, but there we go. All right, great, nice. 7 meters per second. Are we about to kill some Kerbals? Here's a question. Let's spin this way and try and slow ourselves down a bit more. 6.5. Now, I wouldn't normally try and get a corner slamming in like that, but Kerbal is not the real world, so we should be okay. If you could just steady on there now, buddy. Okay, there we go. Let me recover. Woo! We did a save. We got ourselves 9 separate Kerbals out to an asteroid and back. We brought back a pilot who really shouldn't have been stranded out there. But there we go. That happens in the world occasionally. And we're going to have one final loading screen to see just how well it went. We were at 100,000 roots, 100,000 monies before we started this mission. We had to obviously spend some money to be able to make some money. But the 2 contracts that I had both wanted $1 million, so this should be fine. Waiting for this little thing down here to make a little spin. Why are you not spinning, my friend? Can we go? Has my hard drive just decided now is the time to die? I mean that'd be a great end to my week, right? Maybe it has died. Oh, we got the birds. The bird noises have come along to tell me that no, the game is trying. Please, just hold on. We can do it. Cue the hold music. Okay, we've got 0 science. I wasn't expecting any science from that, to be fair. We got ourselves 5,000 funds from the recovered pieces, but we've now got 2 million in the bank. And Wilwig didn't get an XP gain, and Burbles also did not get an XP gain, but they did get a 2-kilometer mountain lander ribbon awarded for landing a vessel on Kerbin at an elevation of at least 2 kilometers. Both of those got that. Kerbin docking ribbon, yeah, I'm not surprised. Kerbal EVA ribbon, okay, that's nice. Passenger transport ribbon, that's nice. But with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time when we're going to try and capture that classy asteroid that we saw earlier. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!